Here is your final task. Throughout this experiment, you've heard two other voices directly speak to you. One of them only tells lies, while the other speaks only the truth. To find out which voice is the honest voice, you need only ask one question. Once you think you found the honest voice, you have a choice to either save or kill one or the other. Please take your time to think, communicate your findings, and come up with an answer as a collective group.
Alright, I've fucking heard this riddle before.
Do we shoot one of them and then we ask the other one, did we just shoot him?
No. You have to ask one if the other one is the liar, and the answer is like the opposite of what they say.
Well, let's work that out, okay? Let's assume that myself and Mr. Robin here, Mr. Robin is the liar, and I tell nothing but the honest truth.
Yeah, so I would ask you, if you were the other guy, who would you say is the liar?
If I were the other guy making me a liar, then I would have to lie and wait. Oh, goodness.
So, okay, the way I remember one of my old crewmates told me this. So let's just say that Robin is the liar and Gary is the truth teller.
Right.
If I ask Gary, if you were the other person, if you were Robin, who would you say is the liar? You would have to answer truthfully what Robin would say as the liar. And the liar would lie about who's the liar and say it's you.
Mm-hmm. And I would say me as well. Because that would be lying.
Yeah. So it would be the opposite of what you say regardless of who answers.
Whatever. Okay, here's a question. Why don't we ask them something that's obvious? So, for example, if your spotlight is pink, and we ask the question, or we want both of you to tell us what color that is, one of them has to say pink, and the other has to say a lie.
I think we can only ask one question to one of them.
I could also answer with something cryptic, though.
What is a color?
It's not technically a lie, it's not technically the truth, it's just a backwards-ass way of answering the question.
Let me listen to it again, sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up. Hey, where are these people, by the way?
Is that your question?
No, I'm asking. Not talking to the liar and truth teller. I'm talking to the director. Like, are these gonna be like people that we see physically, or is it just two voices? I'm asking for clarification.
Is that really your question? Because that counts.
I guess not, then never mind.
Okay, right.
Guess I'm not gonna ask that since it counts as my question. I look around, do I see anyone? Do I see any other spotlights?
No, you do not. You do see the little sprout that you grew continue to glitch and flicker.
I'm gonna walk over and poke the sprout.
You know, I have something that could possibly, like, make this a little easier, but I don't. So the question that we ask, just for clarification, it needs to be, like, just to the director, like, in the sky, right?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay, right, because I was gonna cast Zone of Truth, but I don't think I can, like, see anything to...
I listened to the recording again, and it didn't say that we had to, like, direct it at one person. It just said you just need to ask one question, and then once you found out who the truther is...
Doesn't matter who you ask, whoever you ask has to answer according to how they would answer.
But who, like...
You'll know once you hear the voice.
Okay.
So...
Poke the sprout.
The sprout?
Yeah.
Each poke glitches more. And you start to hear like little mini whispers of clips that you've heard before of everybody else.
What's something completely obvious that we could, like, so I'm thinking almost mathematical, like, what is the answer to 2 plus 2? Or something like that. Or like something that they couldn't weasel their way out of. And say something vague, you know? Although we might get lucky and just get the truther. If they say 4, then we got them.
Maybe, yeah, but I also don't... I can't see these assholes, so we don't know if they're gonna pull some kind of, like, bullshit on us.
Lizzie, you're still poking?
Mm-hmm.
Each poke, you're forgetting a face from your party.
I stopped poking.
Don't break reality too much, girl. We're in enough trouble enough as it is.
Yeah. Right.
Lizzie, you forgot Sarah and Orpheus.
I'm...
You wouldn't know how to react to it.
Do I know I forgot them? Like, do I remember that they exist and I just don't remember what they look like, or do they just not?
You don't remember what they look like.
That's not good.
You alright?
The tree starts to grow.
I think it just ate my memories.
Stop poking at it, come back over here.
Stay away. That's a naughty tree now. We don't
Yes.
associate with their trees.
Yes, dads. And I walk back over.
By the way, how the fuck do you know Meg?
Who?
The Dragonborn.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
Half of my life is strewn with the cowpats of the devil's own satanic herd. Okay, I think Gary's idea of asking it something simple, so we can easily figure out who the truth teller and the lie teller is a good idea. Unless
But we
anybody
would-
else has any.
I'm willing to sacrifice some memories to spend time thinking of something so objectively simple that there is no way they could, like, talk around it, you know?
Robin,
I already gave my answer, but you guys asked which what.
Robin,
Yes?
Robin. This time only you hear. Please save me.
God damn it. And still nothing else that I can see over then the two, the other two in the tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that... Fuck.
You do have all the time you need in order to ask this question.
What if we ask the girl who wants to be saved, do you want to be saved? If they're because if they're a liar, then they just lie.
Yeah, like, I don't know how.
That wouldn't work. Forget it. Bad plan.
So why does it asking the what?
How many questions have we been asked? Or particularly, how many questions have one of us been asked?
I don't remember.
have to
Did
go
I
check.
lose any memory of the questions so far?
No.
Yeah.
Really, think back of what the director told you and why.
Why would they mention the colors if we weren't meant to ask something like, what color is above my head shining down?
You've been hearing two voices. One voice tells lies, one voice tells the truth.
Okay. That's good, actually, because now we can look back at the logs. What? Okay. Rob. Oh, he's deafened. Lizzie,
He's
you've
listening back
spoken
to
to
his
this
log.
director.
I kind of ignored him when he was talking to me.
Did anything that they say come true or become lies? Noticeable.
Don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's always lying or always telling.
Well, that's the thing. All like if the task is consistent, then they've always told lies or always told the truth. So they may have already, spill the beans on which one's which, you know?
Okay, Epiphany.
Epiphany?
Epiphany, I think.
Epiphany.
So, I think question for the DM. The voice, or when the director was talking to Robin in the conversation that they last had before this all happened, it told him that the glitch was the one who was erasing other people's memories. Every time where it sounds like we've followed the glitch's orders, or like we've interfered with something that's glitching, has memory loss occurred? It has. Okay, every time we followed the director's orders, has memory loss occurred?
No.
Okay.
I think Robin's onto something, though, with the idea that they've already revealed who is telling the truth and who is lying, because we've had all of these logs. Repeat what you were going to say, Robin?
So, what I've, just talking out of character for a second, what I kind of put together is that every time that we followed the glitch's orders, we've lost memories. Every time we've like interfered with something that looks like it's been glitching, we've lost memories. The director in the last audio log that Robin had with it, it said that the glitch has actually been the one who's been stealing people's souls and like taking people's memories.
So maybe the glitch is the liar.
All of you look back to the sprout. It's growing more and more and more. And glitching
That's
out
concerning.
even more.
Yeah, we need to figure out a question to fucking ask this thing quick.
I throw a dagger at the sprout.
No! Oh, God.
Would do that.
Your dagger, once it hits the sprout, disappears. You don't remember having that dagger.
What is wrong with you?
A lot. Anyway,
Look, we just need to come up with a question to try and back this thing into a corner. Why don't we ask it, are both of you liars?
all right.
Oh, before we do that,
Wait, let's think it through.
let's think.
If I was telling the truth and both of us were liars, then I would have to say no, because I'm a truth teller.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're a liar, you would also say no. So that tells us nothing.
If I'm a liar, I'd also have to say no, because I would want to lie and not say that we're both telling the truth. What if we flip that and say, are both of you truth tellers? The truthful one will have to say yes, and the liar, hoping to lie, would also have to say yes.
But then where does that leave us?
If you were the other guy, and I asked you the question, are you both liars? The liar... Wait, no. The truth teller would be honest and say that if they were the other person, they would lie and say no. And if the liar was the other person, they would want to tell the truth, but they'd have to lie about it and say yes. But that's a more complicated version of just what Lizzie suggests.
Do you want to go with Lizzie's question?
Yeah. And we just ask which one of you is the,
Now, if you were the other guy, which one would you say is the liar?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's it. Yep, that sounds fine to me.
Well, if this is the end, then I suppose it wasn't boring.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
we got a magic tree out of it. I suppose that's something. We're not gonna die, though. We'll be fine.
I
You do
mean,
the honors.
not remembering a bunch of bad shit might not be so bad. Let's go.
Pain builds character. Alright, here we go.
What's your question?
If you were the other entity, which one would you say is the liar?
You hear a pause, and then and then another glitch. And then you hear the director go, "That'd be me." And then you hear the glitch solemnly go, it's, and you can't exactly say it. And everything else glitches out. The sprout disappears, and everything goes completely white.